Hello and welcome to a new episode of Daily Life Stories. The last episode has been some months ago, and unfortunately, today I have to talk about this new topic: Black Lives Matter. After Corona, we have this problem. But first, I want to tell you what actually happened there, at least what I have found out. I have researched quite a bit. So there was one black guy, and he was already a criminal. He threatened a pregnant woman and stole something from her, and he dealt with drugs. He was in prison for a few times, and I think in total he was like around 20 years in prison. But anyway, he was in prison before, and police of course knows about this. And in this case, he was faking $20 bills. So, and the police officer just like wanted to have his papers and he should get out of the car, and he did all of that or something, and he didn't want to like leave the car at some point or anything. Anyway, as we all know, the police officer killed this guy, meanwhile like struggling him, and he didn't got any air. And George Floyd also said that he doesn't get any air and he will just give up, and then he died. That's basically the story. And now the black people are going insane, even if I don't want to say this. I had yesterday a conversation with a few black women over the internet, and this is just, it's insane. For me, I don't want to sound racist because I'm not, but to just say now Black Lives Matter, and I say all life matters. It doesn't matter which race you are. And the comment was, I'm a Nazi, because I said that. I said, I'm not a Nazi, just because I say like all life matters, not only the black ones. There are so many other things in this world which doesn't go right. And then she said I should educate myself first before I talk with her. And I said, well, educate yourself then, because Nazis were never against the black race. They were against a religion, and the religion what they were against were Jews, and they were in the same country. So basically, like, Germans were against Germans, and I'm not even like from Germany, but close at least. I'm from Austria, but I speak German. So I'm a Nazi anyway because I speak German and I have white skin color. Anyway, and there were like, after some time, there were 3 black people going against me because I say all life matters. And now it feels more like that the black people are ganging up together and think that they are like having now a higher value as the other people just because that accident happened. And that accident was in America. And I was not talking with American black women. I was actually talking with black women in Finland, where I live now. And I know that in my home country, in Austria, there's also like a big demonstration now, lots of protesting, and black people are on the streets and be like, why? America is so far away from Europe. We have basically nothing to do with that. Our police doesn't act like the American police does. Our law is different. Our people are different than from Americans. And definitely the black people in America are again another topic than the black people in Europe or Asia or wherever. And then I always get this example with the burning house, that the black people, we have to like protect them and save them, all of them, because it's like all black life matters. So we have to save those now. And their houses burning, and the white ones don't know how it is to be black. And then I said, like, even if you are a black person, you don't know how it is to be white. And then I got back, well, you don't get racist comments. And then I said, like, just look the comments above. It says there, I'm a Nazi. And then she said, well, that was probably the first time that someone calls you like that. No. And I'm not the only one either. And not many people call me a Nazi. Maybe that doesn't really happen. But like, there are other things that people call me, and I also get racism here in Finland because I'm not from here. And I don't speak the language. Nor I look very Finnish, I think. Even if people tell me I look Finnish, I don't think I look very Finnish. But okay, but like still racism happens in every country. And it's also quite normal. And of course that what the police officer did was wrong. I think we all agree with that. He got fired. I don't know what he has now. Is he in jail or whatever? And that main, how to say that main police officer from a state, like, what was it, Minnesota? Or how are they called? Origin? Well, I don't know. I'm not like American state profi here. I don't know. But anyway, she said she will back off of her position, and she was in a high position, and she gave that position to a black person. So I would guess, even if that's a good thing, the black people will ignore this because it would go in their favor. And they don't want to see this because now apparently they think they can have a higher valuable than any other person, if it's white or if it's Asian, if it's Latin America. I mean, in which world are we living if that's the case? And to just look at black people, what is wrong, just because this accident happened, and not look at others is just, it's wrong. I think you can call me racist for them, and if there are like any black people watching, you will probably think as the other black people, as far as I have seen. It would be nice if one of the black people also have my opinion, and also other lives matter. I can just say there are many women who get raped, many children who get raped. Who is standing up for those people? Or what about Indonesia? We have in Indonesia, we have, the sun is like coming closer. In Indonesia, we have those people, they're fighting every day. There's like, Indonesia is a Muslim and Christian country. Well, what do you think happens if you have a Muslim, a police officer, and a Christian criminal? What do you think will happen? Probably nothing good. But if they're from the same religion, then probably something else happens. What about Japan, where we have illegal prostitution, and it's really hard to get out of there because they need money? And what about overworking in Japan and China? And what about the Philippines? where many people are starving. They're living on the streets. They're living day by day. They have like huge families just living in small boxes. Who cares about those people? No one is going on the street because of those people. And like, why? Why are the black peoples now like that? They are the victims of the entire world. They're not. Everyone can be a victim, and I'm not just saying like it's okay to protest, but it's quite useless to do that in Europe. Let's just try if I get the sun a bit away. Oh yeah, that's better. So yeah, it's quite useless to do this in Europe because our police works differently and works as it should be, I think. We don't have any problems with it. And yeah, they just think that they're now more valuable and they can just like go against other races. I have seen yesterday also a post where a black woman was confronting an Asian that she's racist and bad comments, just bad comments about a person that she doesn't know. And I was just defending that person because it's not right. And after that, I got messages and comments from not black people. I'd say it like this. There were like Germans, Asians, from Mexico. There was one person who said that I did the right thing, and I'm saying that what goes wrong now. And yeah, the black people are just like ganging up together now and attacking the other ones. That's what happened to me and also to some friends of mine in these few days. And that's just not okay. And I'm speaking up for this. I'm really speaking up. Like I said, I can understand if you as a black person want to say this is wrong and you want to support the black community, and that's fine, but it's not fine if it gets so radical in just a few days and be like the white ones are all evil people. I have also heard from a black person that the Europeans and the Americans, we all want that black people are our slaves and stuff like that. I mean, why are they here then? Like, really, if they don't want to be here and it's so bad, but it's not true that we have slaves. I don't have a slave. Nor my neighbor has one. I don't live. No one has a slave anymore. Ah, sorry. This is just like amazing. There are probably so many other facts which I have heard in the last few days about this, but I probably forget a few of those. But again, Black Lives Matters, but all the other lives matter too. There's enough problems in the world which we also should protest against. And also, white people have problems sometimes with their race. I mean, if I would go to an African country like Congo, for example, what would happen? Especially me, I'm a white person there. What would happen? I mean, I'm the minority. And here in Europe, those people are the minority. But we still like protect them and they are safe here. They are safe here. And they are still complaining about that it's so bad in Europe and in America. I don't know how it is in America. I was never there. But I was talking with people from Europe, like from Finland and from Austria mostly. And I was thinking, like, why? I don't know, but anyway, like I said, all life matters, and I think we should protest more about like rapes and children pornography. There was just like now in the news someone in Germany who raped many children and made videos about this, and that's sick. That's really, really sick. Why does no one go on the street for this? And it keeps going. Many people are still doing that. Or what about these people who have lots of painful experience in their childhood from their own families? I could just like, it's countless things that we could protest against, and countless things that whites do, black do, Asians do. We won't get finished with that, but yeah, I don't want to repeat myself all the time. But my last sentence is all life matters, and not only the black ones. We watch them now, but I hope it doesn't get worse than it is now. And at least in Europe, again, I can say, I don't know how it is in America, but in Europe, they are quite safe, and the police shouldn't be racist. And yeah, I think with that, I think everyone would agree with me on that. I don't know if any black person watches this, but if someone who is black watches this, then you can of course also comment, and it would be nice if one of those people would also agree with me that also other life matters and not only the black people matter. Okay, with that, I will end the video. Thank you for watching. Write me in the comment what you think, and see you in the next daily life story videos. Bye!